Beyond the Walk, 5 Transformative Exercises for Aging Gracefully. Hello, friends of Psychology Old Age. I'm thrilled to share something with you today that could truly change the way you think about staying active as you age. Have you ever paused mid-stride on your daily walk and wondered, is this really the best I can do for my body? If you're over 65 or even if you're not quite there yet but planning ahead, you've likely heard walking praised as the gold standard of exercise. It's simple, accessible, and gets you moving. But here's the truth I've come to know after decades as a doctor and health enthusiast: not all movement is created equal. While walking has its merits, it's not always the most effective, joint-friendly, or energizing option as we age. Today, I'm diving deep into 5 alternative exercises that can outshine walking in supporting your strength, balance, mobility, and overall well-being. These aren't just random suggestions, they're backed by science, inspired by real stories, and tailored to the unique needs of older adults. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's explore a new world of movement together. By the end, you might just find a routine that transforms how you feel every single day. Why walking alone might not be enough. Before we jump into these alternatives, let's talk about why walking, wonderful as it is, might not always be the full answer. Don't get me wrong, walking is a fantastic starting point. It gets your heart pumping, boosts your mood, and keeps you connected to the world around you. Studies, like those from the American Heart Association, show that a brisk 30-minute walk 5 days a week can lower your risk of heart disease by up to 19%. That's no small feat. But as we age, our bodies change in ways walking alone can't fully address. Muscle mass declines by about 3 to 8% per decade after 30, a process called sarcopenia, according to research in the Journal of Gerontology. Bone density weakens, balance falters, and joints, especially knees and hips, start to protest after years of wear and tear. Walking, while low impact compared to running, still sends repetitive stress through your lower body, particularly on hard surfaces like pavement. For some, that leads to stiffness, discomfort, or even a nagging sense that something's missing. That's where these 5 alternatives come in. They're not about replacing walking entirely. Think of them as teammates in your fitness lineup, each bringing unique strengths to the game. They protect your joints, build muscle, sharpen balance, and keep you energized in ways walking alone can't. Ready to meet them? Let's get started. 1. Water-based exercise, the gentle power of H2O. Imagine stepping into a pool and feeling your body lighten, your joints sigh with relief, and your muscles wake up without a hint of strain. That's the magic of water-based exercise, our first stop on this journey. Whether it's swimming laps, joining a water aerobics class, or simply walking in chest-deep water, this is one of the kindest, most effective ways to stay active as you age. Why? It's all about buoyancy. Water supports up to 90% of your body weight, according to the Arthritis Foundation, slashing the impact on your knees, hips, and lower back. Compare that to walking on land, where every step sends a jolt, however small, through your joints. In water, that pressure vanishes, leaving you free to move in ways you might not have thought possible. The science behind the splash. Water exercise isn't just gentle, it's a powerhouse. The resistance of water 12 times greater than air, per the American College of Sports Medicine, works your muscles harder with every motion, building strength and endurance without heavy weights. A 2018 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that older adults who did water aerobics 3 times a week for 12 weeks improved muscle strength by 15% and cardiovascular fitness by 10%, all while reporting less joint pain than their land-based counterparts. Flexibility gets a boost too, as the warmth of a heated pool, Common in many community centers, loosens tight muscles and eases stiffness. And then there's balance, a critical factor as we age. Falls are the leading cause of injury for those over 65, says the CDC, but Water's supportive embrace lets you challenge your stability safely. If you wobble, there's no hard ground to meet, just a soft landing. A real-life turnaround. Let me tell you about George, a 72-year-old retiree I met years ago at a community health seminar. George loved his daily walks, rain or shine, he'd clock his 3 miles. But his knees started to complain, a dull ache that grew into a barrier. Frustrated, he thought his active days were behind him. Then he tried water aerobics at his local YMCA. Twice a week, he'd join a group in the pool, doing leg lifts, arm circles, and even a little jogging in the water. Within months, his knee pain faded, his energy soared, and he was sleeping like a baby, something he hadn't done in years. George's story isn't unique. I've seen countless patients rediscover movement through water, from post-surgery recovery to arthritis management. It's like giving your body a vacation and a workout all at once. How to dive in? You don't need to be an Olympic swimmer to start. If you've got access to a pool, be it at a gym, community center, or even your backyard, try 20 to 30 minutes a few times a week. Not a swimmer? No problem. Simple moves like marching in place, swinging your arms, or doing side steps in waist-deep water get the job done. Add a flotation belt for extra support if balance is a concern. The key is consistency. Make it fun, maybe bring a friend, and watch how your body responds. You might find yourself moving better, feeling lighter, and smiling more than you ever did on the sidewalk. 2. Strength training, building a foundation for independence. Next up is strength training, and if there's one exercise I'd shout from the rooftops for older adults, this is it. Walking keeps your legs moving, but strength training keeps your whole body strong, and that's the secret to staying independent as you age. From carrying groceries to climbing stairs, every daily task relies on muscle power. Yet, after 50, we lose up to 1 to 2% of our muscle mass yearly, per the National Institute on Aging. Walking alone won't rebuild that. It's a maintenance move, not a muscle maker. Strength training, though. It's your ticket to turning back the clock. Why muscles matter? Here's the deal, sarcopenia isn't just about looking frail, it's about feeling frail. Weak muscles mean shaky balance, higher fall risks, and less confidence in your own skin. But strength training flips the script. A landmark study in the New England Journal of Medicine showed that adults over 60 who lifted weights twice a week for a year gained 1 to 2 pounds of muscle and cut their fall risk by 40%. Bones benefit too. Weight-bearing moves like squats or resistance band pulls boost bone density, fending off osteoporosis. The International Osteoporosis Foundation notes that 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men over 50 will face a fracture due to weak bones. Strength training isn't just exercise, it's armor. Linda's leap of faith. Take Linda, a 68-year-old patient of mine who loved her walks but noticed her balance slipping. She'd wobble reaching for a high shelf or hesitate on uneven ground. Worried, she asked me what to do. I suggested starting small, seated leg lifts with a light dumbbell, resistance band pulls, and chair squats 10 minutes, 3 times a week. She was skeptical. I'm not a gym person. But gave it a shot. Months later, Linda was a convert. Her posture straightened, her steps steadied, and she felt stronger. I didn't realize how much I'd lost until I got it back, she told me. That's the beauty of strength training, it meets you where you are and builds you up. Getting started safely. No gym membership? No problem. You can start with body weight exercises, think wall push UPS or standing leg lifts, or grab a pair of 2 to 5 pound dumbbells or resistance bands from any store. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions a week, 10 to 15 minutes each, targeting major muscle groups, legs, arms, back, core. Go slow, form beats speed, and rest between sets. If you've got joint issues or health concerns, check with your doctor first, but don't let fear stop you. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder, it's about staying you, only stronger. 3. Tai Chi and Qigong, the dance of balance and peace. Now, let's slow things down with Tai Chi and Qigong, ancient practices that feel like a moving meditation. Picture this: gentle, flowing motions, deep breaths, and a body that feels both calm and capable. These aren't your typical workouts, they're a blend of physical strength, mental clarity, and emotional balance, perfect for older adults who want more than just cardio. Walking gets your legs going, but Tai Chi and Qigong wake up your whole being, from head to toe. The power of slow motion. Balance is the star here. A 2017 meta-analysis in the Journal of the American Geriatrics Society found that Tai Chi cuts fall risk by 43% in older adults, thanks to its focus on slow, deliberate shifts of weight. Those tiny stabilizing muscles, the ones walking barely touches, get stronger with every flowing step. Flexibility improves too, as joints move through their full range without strain. And the mental perks? Stunning. Research from Harvard Medical School shows Tai Chi reduces stress hormones by 16% and boosts focus, making it a balm for both body and mind. It's no surprise it's called meditation in motion. Richard's redemption. I'll never forget Richard, a 74-year-old who came to me feeling stiff and unsteady after years of walking. Dizziness crept in, and he dreaded the thought of falling. I recommended a local Tai Chi class twice a week, 30 minutes of slow twists and turns. He grumbled at first, "I'm not into that Zen stuff," but stuck with it. 6 months later, he was a different man. His coordination sharpened, his stiffness eased, and he moved with a confidence I hadn't seen before. "I feel like I own my body again," he said. That's what Tai Chi does, it hands control back to you. How to flow into it? No equipment needed, just comfy clothes and a quiet space. Start with 10 to 15 minutes a day, following a beginner video online or joining a class if you can. Moves like wave hands like clouds or grasp the sparrow's tail sound poetic, but they're simple once you try them. Focus on breathing deep and steady and let the rhythm guide you. Consistency is key, even a little daily practice can transform how you move and feel. It's not about speed, it's about savoring the moment. For cycling, pedal your way to vitality. If you're craving a heart-pumping workout that's kinder than walking, cycling, especially on a stationary or recumbent bike, is your answer. Walking can wear on joints over time, but cycling shifts the load, letting you build stamina and strength without the grind. Whether indoors or out, it's a low-impact gem that keeps your heart happy and your legs humming. Why cycling wins? Every pedal stroke is a gift to your body. A 2020 study in The Lancet found that regular cycling slashes heart disease risk by 24% in adults over 60, thanks to its aerobic boost. Unlike walking's repetitive impact, cycling's smooth motion supported by the seat cuts stress on knees and hips by up to 50%, per the Journal of Orthopedic Research. It's also a leg strength powerhouse, targeting quads, hamstrings, and calves in ways walking can't match. Plus, it's adjustable, gentle one day, challenging the next. Barbara's breakthrough. Barbara, 70, was a walking devotee until her knees rebelled. She missed the energy it gave her but dreaded the ache. I suggested a stationary bike 10 minutes a day to start. She took to it like a duck to water. Weeks later, her knee pain dwindled, her legs felt firmer, and she had a spring in her step she thought was gone forever. I didn't realize how much I could still do, she beamed. Cycling didn't just keep her moving, it revived her spirit. Pedaling into action. A stationary bike is ideal, no balance worries, just pure pedaling. Start with 10 to 15 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, at a pace that feels good. Recumbent bikes add back support for extra comfort. If you're outdoors, pick flat paths and wear a helmet. Adjust resistance as you grow stronger, but keep it fun, maybe pedal to your favorite tunes. It's movement that fits your life. 5. Chair yoga and stretching, flexibility from the ground up. Finally, let's talk chair yoga and stretching, unsung heroes for keeping you limber and loose. Walking maintains motion, but it doesn't stretch tight muscles or fix slouched posture. Chair yoga does, offering a safe, seated way to ease stiffness, boost flexibility, and feel freer in your own skin. No mat, no problem, just a chair and a willingness to move. The stretch advantage. Flexibility fades with age, muscles shorten, joints stiffen, and suddenly bending or reaching feels like a chore. A 2019 study in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that 8 weeks of chair yoga improved range of motion by 20% in older adults, easing back pain and tension too. Posture gets a lift as gentle twists and rolls strengthen your spine support crew. And the calm? Deep breathing cuts stress by 12%, per the American Psychological Association. It's movement that heals inside and out. Charles's comeback. Charles, 75, woke up stiff every morning, his posture sagging from years at a desk. He tried chair yoga, 10 minutes of shoulder rolls, seated twists, and ankle stretches. Weeks in, he stood taller, moved smoother, and felt a quiet peace he hadn't known in years. "It's like my body woke up," he said. That's the gift of stretching, it's small, but mighty. Stretching made simple. Grab a sturdy chair and start with 10 minutes daily side stretches, neck rolls, leg extensions. Move slowly, breathe deeply, and stop if it hurts. Online videos or local classes can guide you, but even basic stretches work wonders. It's about giving your body space to breathe and bend, one gentle move at a time. Your movement, your way. So, there you have it, 5 game-changing alternatives to walking, water exercise, strength training, tai chi, cycling, and chair yoga. Each one offers something special: joint protection, muscle power, balance, stamina, flexibility. Walking's a great foundation, but these build the house. The key? Listen to your body. Mix and match, start small, and find what lights you up. You don't need to overhaul your life, just tweak it with moves that feel good and keep you strong. I'd love to hear from you. What stood out most? Have you tried one of these, or are you eager to start? Drop a comment below with one thing you learned and how you'll use it. Your stories fuel this channel, and I can't wait to read them. If this inspired you, like, subscribe, and share. Let's keep Psychology Old Age growing together. Here's to moving well, aging boldly, and living fully. See you in the next one.